Hi, and welcome to How to Use a Booster Seat. How do you know if a child is ready for a booster seat? Age, weight, and height recommendations can vary by booster seat and even by state law. Children should ride in a forward-facing car seat with a harness and tether until he or she reaches the top height or weight limit allowed by your car seat's manufacturer. Once your child outgrows the forward-facing car seat with a harness, it's time to travel in a booster seat, but still in the back seat. We'll get to step-by-step instructions in just a minute. But before we begin, let's very briefly cover why a booster seat is so vital to a child's safety. The reason why is simple. Physics. If a vehicle is going 45 miles per hour, then the child inside is also going 45 miles per hour. And when that vehicle comes to a sudden stop, either from hitting the brakes or a crash, well, the child's body wants to continue moving at 45 miles per hour, which means car seats and seat belts are critical to counteract that motion and limit the amount of force from a sudden stop or crash. The good news is that a booster seat works by positioning the child, ensuring that their seat belt rests correctly across the strongest parts of their body. With a correctly used booster seat, force is distributed across the upper body, shoulders, and pelvis by the seat belt during a sudden stop, and your child's momentum is reduced more gradually, which reduces the risk of serious injury and death. There are two main types of booster seats: backless booster seats and high-back booster seats. All-in-one and combination car seats also have a booster mode: high-back, backless, or both, depending on the specific model. High-back boosters are recommended when the vehicle's seat back is low or when there are no head restraints. Additionally, a high-back booster is helpful for children who are new to boosters because the head support and shoulder belt positioner is helpful for smaller children to ensure correct seat belt fit. Backless boosters, on the other hand, are ideal for vehicles with head restraints, which serve the same purpose as the back of a high-back booster, and that is getting a correct seat belt fit. The following demonstration is a general explanation for booster seat use, but you should check both the booster seat instruction manual and the portion of the vehicle owner's manual on car seats, as every vehicle and brand of booster seat is a bit different. Correct positioning and use of a booster seat is relatively simple, but it's still important to get it just right. Most booster seats sit on the vehicle seat and are not installed for use. The child's weight and the vehicle lap and shoulder belt hold the booster in place in the vehicle. To begin, have the child sit in the booster seat. Then, route the vehicle lap and shoulder belt through the belt guides and over the child. A booster seat must always be used with a lap and shoulder belt. Next, make sure the seat belt is positioned on the child correctly. The shoulder belt should rest across the chest, while the lap belt rests across the upper thighs. Use the attached seatbelt guide to position the shoulder belt correctly, in the middle of the shoulder and away from the face and neck. If the booster seat is backless, ensure the child has proper head support. Be sure to adjust the vehicle head restraint until it's in a comfortable and supportive position for the child's head. That's it! The child in your care is now ready to venture out into the world with you, secure and protected. And it's important to remember, keep children in a booster seat until they outgrow it either by weight or height and are big enough to use the vehicle seatbelt.